In the shadowy heart of Eldridge, the whispers of the past echo through the house that time forgot. Shrouded in a perpetual cloak of fog, the mansion looms as a spectral monument, its decrepit walls and darkened windows painting a portrait of decades long vanished. This antiquated manor, once a bustling household, now rests in eerie silence, its stories and secrets locked beneath layers of dust and mystery. Legends speak of the mansion as a place time itself has chosen to neglect, but the eerie occurrences and ghostly sightings tell a different tale. They whisper of a dwelling remembered not by the calendars of the living, but by the unseen forces that linger in its halls. It is said that those who have ventured close to its forsaken grounds at night report sounds of faint music, laughter turned into chilling wails, and the creak of floorboards as if hosting unseen guests at a ghostly ball. The air around the mansion is thick with the scent of old wood and mildew, creating an almost tangible aura of desolation and decay. Locals steer clear, crossing themselves and hurrying their steps when they pass by the old iron gates overgrown with ivy and rust. The tales they tell are not of heroic deeds or ancient riches, but of sudden disappearances, inexplicable shadows, and the unnerving feeling of being watched by eyes seated in the past. But tonight, the narrative of fear and avoidance is challenged. 5 intrepid souls, Alex, Jamie, Sarah, Mike, and Emma, stand poised at the gates, their hearts a mix of dread and curiosity. Each driven by their reasons, from thrill-seeking to the scholarly pursuit of truth, they share one common goal: to peel back the veil of shadows that clings to the mansion. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows that merge with the encroaching darkness, their resolve hardens. Tonight, they will step into the pages of a story that ceased being written years ago, hoping to add their own chapter, be it of revelation or regret. Tonight, 5 friends dare to uncover its secrets. As fog curls around their feet, Alex, Jamie, Sarah, Mike, and Emma gaze up at the looming facade of the mansion. The air is thick with a chill that seeps into their bones, a silent whisper from the past that this place, this forgotten edifice, holds secrets darker than the night itself. Alex, ever the leader, steps forward, his voice a mix of determination and an unspoken fear. This is it, friends. Beyond these walls lie answers to mysteries that have puzzled many before us. Are we ready to face whatever waits inside? Jamie claps him on the back, a smirk playing on his lips. Lead the way, Alex. Ghosts or not, we're in this together. But Sarah, with a tremble in her voice that matches the quiver of the leaves around, can't hide her apprehension. There's something unsettling about this place, guys. It feels like it's watching us. Ignoring the goosebumps climbing their arms, they gather closer. With a deep breath, they push open the ancient door. The door creaks open, disturbing the silence of decades. As the friends step into the grand hall of the mansion, a chill runs down their spines. Jamie's voice trembles slightly as he whispers, "Feels like we're being watched." His words hang heavy in the air, amplifying the eerie silence that envelops them. The darkness of the hall seems to swallow the beam of their flashlights, creating a canvas for the faint, inexplicable noises that start to emerge. A soft whisper here, a distant thud there, sounds with no clear source, yet unmistakably real. Sarah clutches her flashlight tighter, her eyes darting around, trying to catch a glimpse of whatever might be lurking in the shadows. Emma, trying to lighten the mood, jokes, "Maybe it's just the house settling," but her laugh sounds hollow, lost in the vast, whispering darkness. The tension escalates as the noises grow slightly louder, a symphony of the unexplained playing just beyond the edge of light. Their flashlights flicker as they venture deeper into the darkness. In the grand hall, a grandfather clock stands forever stuck at midnight. The eerie silence is palpable, punctuated only by the distant echo of their own footsteps. Emma, her voice a whisper, breaks the silence. It's as if time itself is holding its breath, afraid to move forward. As the friends gather around the cold, unmoving hands of the clock, a sudden loud crash reverberates through the mansion, jolting them back to the grim reality of their surroundings. Their hearts race, their eyes scan the shadows. "What was that?" Mike asks, his voice barely above a whisper, as if afraid to provoke another disturbance. The sound seems to have come from nowhere and everywhere all at once. The mansion, with its peeling wallpaper and musty air, feels alive, aware of their every move. Jamie, usually the skeptic, can't hide his apprehension. "Maybe it's a warning," he suggests, "a sign that we should get out while we still can." But the mystery of the Blackwood family and the allure of the unknown hold them fast. Sarah, her curiosity piqued despite her fear, argues, "There's something here, something important. We can't leave now, not when we're this close to finding out what happened." The debate is tense, filled with the weight of their decision. To leave could mean safety, but to stay could unveil truths buried by time itself. As they stand in the frozen moment, the air thick with the ghosts of the past, it's clear, curiosity chains them here, stronger than any ghostly chill. Beneath the mansion, the air grows colder as they uncover a hidden basement. As the group descends, the wooden steps creak under their weight, the sound echoing through the musty air like a warning. Mike, leading the way with a hesitant courage, brushes aside cobwebs to reveal a dusty shelf. His hand stops at a leather-bound journal, its cover worn and pages yellowed with age. "This journal, it's dated 1894, Mike whispers, voice trembling not just from the cold. The friends gather around, their faces illuminated by the flickering light of a single flashlight. As Mike opens the journal, the pages crackle, each turn echoing in the silent, oppressive basement. The narrator's voice cuts through the tension. In the late 19th century, the Blackwood family was at the pinnacle of Eldridge society, their mansion, a beacon of grandeur and opulence. But one day, they simply vanished, leaving behind only whispers of their existence. The scene shifts, the present blurring into the past. The mansion springs to life in the flashback. Laughter fills the air, glasses clink, and the Blackwood family is seen celebrating an opulent soiree. The grandfather clock, now lively and ticking, strikes midnight. Suddenly, the merriment stops. The guests disappear, the lights go out, and the clock halts, its hands frozen in time. Back in the basement, the friends look at each other, the weight of the mansion's tragic history pressing down upon them. Emma, clutching her arms for warmth, says, "Were their spirits ever at peace?" The shadows seem to creep closer as faint whispers fill the room. Sarah nervously glances over her shoulder, her breath visible in the cold air. The whispers grow into shrieks, ghostly figures flickering at the edge of their vision. As the flashback fades, a chilling realization dawns. They are not alone. The echo of the past haunts every corner of the basement, as if the Blackwood family never left. The friends stand frozen, the journal in Mike's hand a tangible link to the eerie, unexplained disappearance of an entire lineage, now possibly reaching out from beyond the veil. The air thickens with the presence of the unseen as Emma whispers, "Are their spirits still here?" As her words hang in the chilly air, the faint echo of whispers grows louder, enveloping the group in a symphony of unseen voices. The mansion, alive with the energies of the past, seems to breathe with a cold, spectral life of its own. Around the friends, the shadows begin to move, not merely flickers of light, but shapes, forms that weave through the dim corridors. They are not alone. The whispers turn into faint cries, as if the walls themselves recount tales of old, sorrowful, and unending. Mike clutches the old journal tighter, his knuckles turning white, as if the book could shield him from the encroaching spirits. Sarah's voice cuts through the mounting dread, sharp and urgent. "We need to leave, now!" But her plea, meant to rally her friends, only seems to stir the spirits further. A cold gust sweeps through the hall, carrying with it a cacophony of shrieks. The friends, bound by a mixture of fear and fascination, find their resolve tested. As they turn to make their escape, the reality of their situation dawns on them. The mansion does not intend to release its grip so easily. Hallways twist and stretch unnaturally, rooms swap places in a disorienting dance. The familiar layout they had come to know on their way in has transformed into a maze designed to confuse and frighten. They turn to leave, only to find the layout of the mansion mysteriously altered. Every corridor twisted, every door misplaced. Alex's voice trembles, "We're trapped!" As the walls of the mansion shift and groan, the friends are ensnared in a living maze, each turn revealing only more despair. Panic surges like a tide. Sarah's breath comes in sharp gasps as she clutches at a map that now seems more like a relic than a guide. "This can't be right," she whispers, her finger tracing lines that morph and blur before her eyes. The air grows colder, the shadows deeper. Mike's flashlight flickers, casting eerie dancing specters against the walls. "Something's wrong with this place," he mutters, his voice a mix of fear and fascination. They press on, hearts pounding, footsteps echoing ominously through the ever-changing halls. Emma's hand brushes against a cold, unseen presence, her scream piercing the heavy silence. Just when all hope seems lost, they find themselves in a room, face to face with the ghostly figures of the mansion's past. In their darkest moment, they face the spectral inhabitants. Ghosts converge, their silent screams filling the air. Jamie cries out, "They won't let us go!" Amidst the chaos, Alex rallies his friends, his voice cutting through the spectral wails. "Focus on the now, on each breath, each heartbeat. We're alive, and this place isn't." As the friends close their eyes, the air around them thickens with palpable tension. They concentrate with every fiber of their being, grounding themselves in the present, the only reality the ghosts can't touch. The mansion senses their resolve and begins to shudder, its ancient timbers groaning under the weight of time and terror. Sarah, her voice trembling yet determined, speaks firmly into the darkness. "We are not part of your tragedy. We will not be your prisoners." The walls around them creak and moan, as if protesting their defiance. The room spins momentarily, the reality warping, but the group stands firm. The spirits, their forms flickering and fading, begin to retreat, their presence diminishing as the friends' resolve strengthens. Mike, gripping his friend's hands tightly, whispers, "Together, we can end this." With one collective breath, they open their eyes. The ghosts, now mere whispers of mist, disperse into the ether, leaving behind a chilling silence. The mansion, its energy spent, starts to crumble, pieces of the past falling away like the memories they once held. With a final desperate push, they flee into the night as the mansion crumbles behind them.